Timber. These are sharp. Very sharp. Should have some gloves on, but I don't know where I put them. Oh, that's a nice one. Just falling apart. Okay. No. I lost a screwdriver. Or did I? Probably did. Still a chunk of plastic. Yes, copper is going everywhere. Happens. There's just. There's the other half of it. Sometimes a few good hits does wonders. Might have to put this one back in the vise because I bent it right there. Or not. pot, which is fine. There's a hammer. Hammer. Or hatchet. Straighten that copper out a little bit. A couple extra hints, maybe. That doesn't help. Couple more hits, maybe? Shit. I got a C-clamp hitting the floor. You got a lot of twisties and turns on this one. Just because it's got solder on it doesn't mean it's no good. It's still plain copper. Well, number 2 copper anyways. Can't seem to pick that up. Alright, what do we got going on here? Look at that. Just falling out. Nice thicker copper right there. We got some thinner stuff underneath. So this is the transformer from the battery backup that you guys saw, the video you saw on the other day. That's some really, really nice copper in it. It's kind of chilly today. Hands are really cold. Sometimes a couple whacks. From a hammer might be what you need. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Get it off of there. Look at that. Look at that. Just get that in the bucket at the moment. Here's the fine stuff that sticks to this tape, which really is no fun. Sometimes you can get lucky. I should get it to come right off. Sometimes. I mean, it all depends on how picky your yard is. Some yards are very picky. They want it. They don't want any plastic on there, or they'll downgrade you again. I don't know. I haven't had too bad of issues with my yard. I've got a good rapport with them. And that's what you want to do with your yard. Oops. I almost threw that little stringer away. Then you got to figure out too, when do you want to quit? How much is too much that's not worth it anymore when it comes to this? See how fine the thread is on this? It's not too bad. But you got to know when to say no on that. Some yards are okay. They don't mind a little bit of plastic tape. There we go. There's all the copper from that one. I don't know. Maybe 1.5 pounds. Maybe 1.5 pounds. What do we got here? A lot of these small ones, once you get them cracked, I hope you can just get a screwdriver in there. You know. Whoa! Explosion! Or just hope they do that. And out comes all the copper. Get rid of the steel. This little one just exploded. See, with these ones here, I try to get what I can. I don't get too picky. If I can grab it and the tape comes off, fantastic. My yard's a little picky when it comes to the number 2. A little picky, not too bad. The other ones. We got a lot of these little ones that you saw me crack in half. And usually they'll come right out like that. And very fine. So I'll try to dump it right into a bucket. Because, see, it's just very fine. Sometimes you gotta get it all the way out, or the steel is just going to go everywhere. Whatever you do, make sure you don't have steel in with your copper. Man, they will downgrade you so fast, it ain't funny. Oh, well, yeah, came right off the tape, no problem. I don't know if you guys can hear the chirpies, but oh, they're loud. Over here. Oh. Chicks are a little loud today. We unfortunately lost a couple. And we're down to 5, which is fine because we're going to add them to the brew outside. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. I'm just going to take all this loose stuff, trash out of it, right in the bucket. Oh, that nice copper right there. Nice fine copper. I'll throw it right in the bucket. It's good to have a bucket close by, especially when you're doing the small stuff, or do it over the bucket. Like I said, I will grab what I can. I don't get picky. You get picky, you're getting desperate. And of course, keep your workspace clean. Alright. Another little one here. I don't remember how many little ones I broke up. Oh, that one's going to come out. And leave a trail of little steel behind it. There we go. Unfortunately, if it stayed together, I could get rid of it as prepared, but because it didn't, it's going to go into shred. So now, this is a good one. Let's see if I can get the tape off. If I can get the tape off now, and when I go and I separate this one, yeah, I'll just come right apart and have some nice clean copper. I try to stay away from the transformers that have too much tape on them, so you get this, they're nice and easy. And the other ones you can just go ahead and throw in motor. This guy I never punched off the computer board. Sometimes just whipping through stuff and I don't think of it. Look at it, just falls apart. I'll tell you what though, I mean, if you do take these apart, make sure you throw that steel in with your shred, or if you can throw it in prepared, because that stuff's heavy. That stuff gives, you know, that's some good weight right there. Like I said, steel plummeted. My yard is back down to 6 cents a pound, which is really bad for tin shred. P&S is only 9 cents a pound. Love to see shred come back up, but I do a lot of non-ferrous, and from what I'm seeing, the copper is holding. I know I was quiet most of the video, and now I'm talking. And of course you gotta hate it when that happens. There's copper everywhere. I love it. I love it. That was good. That was good. All right. Alright, I don't know how much of that went on the floor, but good amount went on the floor. It's alright, I'll pick it up. I'll pick some of it up later. Grab a couple chunks right now. Alright, what else we got? That's an interesting one. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get this one right now. There we are. This is the one where I went thin. There we go. Got that out of there. Like a lot of people, I keep a little bucket for small tin shred screws right on my bench. I know a lot of people that do that. And then, of course, you got your big bucket for the bigger stuff. So I get a handful of shred, and you'll see it. I'll throw it in that, in the big bucket. If I get small stuff, I'll throw it in the other bucket. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's some nice copper right there. Shake it all out of there. Some more right there. I keep the trash right underneath the bench. The recycle right there. Got 2 buckets under the bench. One to the left is recycle, one to the right is trash. And every trash night or recycle night, dump it. As I dump it. Oh, tape. This tape. See, if it's got like layers and layers and layers of tape, I just throw them in motors. And I'm not going to play with it. It's just, yeah, it's just too time consuming. So I grab what I can. But like I said, if it's got some good copper like this one, I'm going after it. A little bit of tape. My yard, you know, it's not too bad. Now, of course, it's number 2 because of all that lovely shellac that's all over this thing. It's trash. I know some people are all like, well, why do you take them apart? Why don't you just go ahead and turn it all in as number 2? My yard, if you got too much tape, too much shellac on there, they're not going to give you number 2 for it. They're going to turn around and give you an even lower grade. And it's low. I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, number 2 right now is like $3.10 a pound, $3.20 a pound. They'll give you like $2.50. They will give you crapo. See, like this one here, once again, I'm able to grab the tape, get the tape off, and just, probably just falls right in your hand, hopefully. Look at that. In the bucket. And then a lot of people go, well, why do you do that? Just throw them all in motors. And I'm like, yeah. Like I said, I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun. I'm a hobbyist, as they say, but I'm a hobbyist that's been doing it for, I can't tell you how many years. I've been doing this way too many years. I don't really know if you would call me a hobbyist still, because you do it right, you can make some good money. But I like to stockpile all my goodies. And then if there's something I want to buy, or me and the wife want to go somewhere, we need a little extra cash, you know, grab a 5-gallon bucket of copper and go down, cash it in, and if you do it right, get a 5-gallon bucket, get that thing stuffed to the point of no return. You can have some buckets in there. You could have some bucks. That is for sure. Alright, I think it's the last of the small ones right now. A lot of these smaller transformers are actually from power supply plugs. You get those really, really heavy ones. And, yeah, some of them can weigh pretty... There's some decent copper in them. Uh-oh. This one's delaminating on me. It's got that little red fine copper in it. See, I'm going to take this one apart. It's an E. Sometimes a little tap helps break up all that shellac, whatever you want to call it. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, nice hairy copper. So Excuse me. Whew. This one's that one's got some big copper in it. Sometimes it needs a little assistance. Don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we all need a little assistance? I know, right? I have a vise right behind me, but I'm trying to do it the stupid way. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stand by. It's all still back. There we go. There we go. Give me a second. I'll get rid of this one too while I'm at it. There we go. All right. This one's got the yellow tape. Yellow tape sometimes comes right off. And sometimes it doesn't. Depending on how burnt it is. You got a transformer that's burnt. Tape ain't coming off at all. It just melts. Alright, this one's still got the plastic. Just gonna get that out of here. So electrical plastic, I don't know what happens to it. It's just a lot of times breaks really easy, or it doesn't break at all like we're having right now. But of course, you know, we're doing a video. And nothing goes well in a video. Nothing goes this point. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Let's take a screwdriver. Let's work it right down. Just spill it all out. Try to get some more tape off of here. Looks like this is like wrapped and wrapped and wrapped again. Ah. Oh, this one's in layers. It's getting it off though. Grab it now while we can. Now you can see it, but the copper's like falling out of my hands now, which is awesome. Just flipping right off of here. So I don't know how far you folks go, or if any of you are still watching right now. If you are still watching right now, hey, thank you. I enjoy you. I enjoy you guys watching this far. Probably gonna be a real long video. You know what? So what happens? Oh yeah, I got a nice copper though, huh? So get this tape off of here, or most of it. None of it. Sometimes it just disintegrates as you pull it apart. Oh, we're getting there. I mean, doesn't look like a lot. It actually is. Probably about, I don't know. We'll weigh it later. Oh, look. Oh, we did still have a couple of small ones. Oh, yay. Oh, these are going to come apart nice, though. just the little yellow one. Yeah, look at that, it's just falling apart. Love it. Get rid of that. Just grab off the copper off the top for right now. The plastic out of here. That goes out of here. I love it when the tape comes right off. Just makes things so much easier. Yeah. Nice and quick. I think that's the fastest one we did. I think it was. Now this one, as you can see, it's got the larger, transformer. These ones, you're thinking, it's a big one, that's going to go easy. Now, these bigger ones are actually usually a pain. I find to be a pain anyways. I find them to be a pain because, you know, the bigger wires, yeah, that's what we want, but they don't like to come apart. No, they don't. Some snipping, some tearing. They stink. You guys can't smell it, but if you've taken these apart, then you know what I'm talking about. They stink. They do not. Oh, hey, that's big copper. You get back here, mister. Snip the insulated off. Throw those in the insulated bucket. Look at that. That's a nice copper right there. It's like some tape hiding in here. Why is there tape in here? It's like hiding in the middle. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We almost threw that out. Yeah, fun part. Tape. We're going to have a couple layers on the top here. Folds in half. I think I put a can out of the other half when we did this. So I'm trying to make room in the vent hood area. So to do that, I got to get all this stuff out and done before I start piling more up. Oh, that one don't come apart. Alright, I think I know why. I think it's this guy right here. Oh, twist it over. Now just drop it in the device real quick. Let me just punch this up. Be right back. Of course, as I'm doing it, it's like 100% completely delaminating as I go, which means there's little pieces of metal everywhere. Doesn't look it, but that's all separated. going everywhere. So however you guys do your stuff, you know, I am always open to suggestions and ways of doing things, and find out how you guys do things, because knowledge is power. Knowing how to do things differently like other people do, you know. Everyone does it different. Everyone has their way. I don't knock anyone's way on how they do things. Actually, a lot of times I've learned a lot of things from other people and been like, oh, yeah, that seems more, that seems better. Let's try it that way. Or I go ahead and I try it, and holy Christmas trees, why did I even do that? You know, should not have done it that way. But it all depends on your situation. Some people don't have a shop area. Some people do it wherever they can. Do it outside, do it inside. They do it, you know, wherever they can. They can't make a mess. Or I love my little workshop. This is my workshop. My wife has her own area, and I have mine. So if my area gets totally destroyed, it is my fault, and I get to clean it up. We've been cleaning up the outside a little bit here and there, and yeah. So, yep, gonna try to clean that back up. Got some big changes happening in the next month on things that we're doing, things that are going hopefully in the way we want them to go. Partnering up with some things, and I have a wife who is very creative. Very creative. And we have always had other ventures going on. But yeah, so we'll see how things go. That's all. I mean, make a little money doing it? Fantastic. I try to make at least back on my return what I invest. If I make money on top of that, profit, that is the goal. That is fantastic. We have done jobs where we have broken even. We've done jobs that we have profited very well. And then we've had a few creations we've done that we have lost our shirt. But that is business. That is business. That is business. All right. So, transformers that I cut up are done. And this is, what is this, 2.5 gallon bucket? Yeah, I think so. Got a crack in it, which sucks. 2.5 gallon bucket. That bucket weighs about a pound, if I remember correctly. So, sorry. I know, right? You guys are like, what's going on? I'll put you down for a second. Sorry. I don't know why the handle got turned that way. Alright, we get scale fired up here. Alright. What we got? So we got about 3 pounds of copper. So that's about, $10. That's about $10 right there. That's awesome. I know you guys are getting a little dizzy at the end here. All right, I think you've probably dealt with me long enough. Video's probably going to be about, what, maybe an hour? Yeah, I haven't done an hour video in a long time, and I'm probably going to annoy the crap out of you guys. You probably would have cut out a lot sooner, but if you did stay this long, thanks. We appreciate it. So let's do, this is my catchphrase, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Let's leave it better than we found it, scrappers and scrapettes. Let's be safe out there. Thumbs up. Bam. Later.